Hello, it's Zoe here, and today we are talking all things boobs, okay? And the reason why I want to address this is because I get questions all the time from women of all different ages, indirect messages, mostly kind of like, how do I make my boobs bigger? How do I make them smaller? How do I make them perkier? And we are going to address all of those questions today. I have the answers for you. And this is me now coming at you as a mother who's been through pregnancy and who has breastfed for a year and a half so far. So things have changed, and here are some of the things that have helped me as well as many women in our community. First, we need to talk a little bit about the anatomy of our chest as a woman. So, of course, many of us can relate to knowing that when we gain weight, our boobs get a little bigger, and when we lose weight, they tend to get a little smaller. That's because we do have body fat that genetically settles into this area, different for all of us. So there's breast tissue, there's body fat that really affects the way that our chest looks. Next up, we have something called Cooper's ligaments, and those Cooper's ligaments inside of our breasts actually are like a built-in push-up bra, okay, that we naturally have. Our body is amazing. We have built-in corset, built-in push-up bra, all of these things. We just need to know how to work those muscles and ligaments properly. Then we have the pec major and pec minor. So there's a lot going on there. So I'm going to share with you 3 exercises straight out of my total body sculpting routine that I have linked around this video for you that you can do right from home to help work those Cooper's ligaments and help us to get a little bit of a lift. As far as bigger or smaller, that really depends on genetics and our body fat, okay? So I don't have too much we can do in that, but helping to work these muscles helps, as well as working our posture, because the better our posture is, the more lifted the chest looks. Of course, if we're slouching, the chest just doesn't look as nice as if we've got beautiful, tall posture, right? So the full routine is really going to be the key to it, but I am going to share with you just these first 3. So the first one I want to talk about is a plank. And if you have ever done a yoga burn workout or practice with me, you know I'm a big plank girl, and that's for good reason. Planks work so many muscle groups in the body and are just one of the most time-efficient exercises you can do. However, there are a couple little tweaks that we're going to make to really engage the pec muscles and really help to shape, tighten, and lift this area. So, regular plank position we know is like this, right? Now, instead of squeezing your shoulder blades together in your plank, I want you to think about pushing your shoulder blades apart. And that naturally, you can even see right here, it engages that muscle. So you're gonna push apart, but also in your mind, think about drawing the hands together. And just that movement is really gonna fire up the chest. Now, you probably can't even see a difference in my normal plank. I'm gonna push the shoulder blades apart and think about drawing the arms together. But I will tell you, my chest actually really fires up and engages. And we do wanna work our pecs and our chest even as women. I think a lot of us think, oh, chest workouts are just for men, but no, we have pecs too, and it's important to work them because we don't wanna just leave this area alone and work all the other areas of our body. That would create imbalance, but it also, we miss out on that opportunity to have some muscle in this area, which can help give us that shape, that lift, that fullness, right? Exercise number 2, this is a super easy one. All you do is press your palms together firmly. Now, this is one of the best exercises you can do that directly affects the Cooper's ligaments. You can try pressing from here. You could do pulses. If you do yoga, you know this is a movement that is already integrated into your yoga practice and so many of the yoga burn routines, but just that pressing alone kind of reminds me of that. I must increase my bust. Oh, that just came to me. But I mean, they were probably right when there was that machine for the chest. Yeah, it was working those Cooper's ligaments that help to keep the tissue lifted. So that is the second exercise. And the third and final is a huge hack that uses the Total Body Sculpting Band. This band right here that is included when you tap that special link on the next page. If you decide to take advantage of the amazing savings and get started like so many amazing women have right from the comfort of home, I'm gonna make sure you're hooked up with the band. And this is a huge hack for one of everybody's least favorite exercises, okay, which is the push-up. Dun, 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 dun. Push-ups are so great for our chest. Dare I say, the best at-home exercise that you can do for your chest. But I'm gonna tell you how to make your push-ups more effective and more enjoyable, okay? So what you're gonna do is take your Yoga Burn Total Body Sculpting Band and place it right up around the middle of your upper arms. And what this does is it creates a little catch, like a little training bra, so to speak, for your push-ups. So you're gonna come down to the mat and get in a push-up position. And then as you lower down, that band is taking some of your body weight and making the push-ups easier. So if you're somebody who normally can't do push-ups on the toes, if you try this little hack, you'll be amazed at how many push-ups you can get from your toes, which is great because push-ups from the toes helps to work the core a little bit more, which is amazing. We might as well get more bang for our buck. Now, like I said, these are just specific to the chest area. If we want to get a full body transformation, then I really do think that the Total Body Challenge is gonna be the one for you because it works the upper body, it works the posture muscles, the legs, the glutes. And of course, I want you guys to know that I'm coming at you with this information from a place of love and support and confidence boosting because we are all beautiful in our own way. And this area of the body is certainly such a kind of delicate thing to talk about for a lot of us, especially if you've gone through breastfeeding and those type of things. But I want you to know that these are beautiful, life-giving gifts that we have received from the universe or whatever you believe. And I really do think that if you come at your exercise routine from a place of love and support and working with what you got, you're just gonna feel so much better instead of like, oh, I hate this area of my body. I need to know what to do to fix it. No, we can improve our body and we can work at getting stronger and more flexible and mentally tougher, and all of those things are amazing. But I do just want to address this because I know when you feel like you're working the area that is something that's on your mind, it really goes a long way as to boosting your confidence. So yeah, head on over to see the full routine. I've linked it around this video for you. I hope you found this very, very helpful, and I appreciate you so much for joining me today. Be sure to share with any girlfriends, and I'll see you again soon. Big hugs, lots of love. Bye-bye.